um, while you're out there partying and in this beautiful weather. It is very humid where I am at, so I feel like we're about to get some rain. So, anyways, welcome to Friday's Crime. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me on this journey. When you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting the thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss when I go live or when I post videos. All right. So today is May 24th, 2026. The whole day adds up to wines 111. And I just seen that right before I started this video. So you're being asked to stay focused. Keep your mind positive because your thoughts are manifesting very quickly this week or today specifically. Um, Before I get started though, thank you haters for hating my channel. Thank you for the stalking energies, because if it wasn't for your haters and your stalker energy throwing rocks at me, my channel wouldn't have grown. So thank you. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Have an attitude of gratitude is being very important here today, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, so you may hear my cats having a little bit of sibling rivalry in the background. It's okay. It's been happening for a couple of days. It's just the energy. Even the cats, even the animals are bickering and fighting. So be aware of that. Be aware of your surroundings this week. Be aware of your surroundings today. I would not trust anybody if you're out partying. Do not trust anybody with your drink. We're in that phase where Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius rules our social surroundings, the people that we're social with, our social life, our society. So be aware that in Pluto is retrograde. Pluto rules the underworld. Being retrograde, though, we got a lot of people who are being forced to face their shadows. So you may be seeing things that, like, am I seeing this? Is this real kind of situation? So be aware of that. All right, water signs. So we're going to start off with a daily message, and then we're going to move in to the weekly energies and see what is happening for my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. All right. So right off the bat, Spirit is telling you, water signs, to be patient. You could be one of these people who see things in your dreams. Maybe you have premonition dreams. Okay. All right. So we have Archangel Jophiel coming through right off the bat, telling you to trust your heart because it's green. Right? Trust your, water your seeds of intention with positive emotions, with a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of tenderness. All right. We have, it says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, nurturing and patience. So be patient, be nurturing. If you've planted any seeds of intention, make sure that you're watering with a lot of care, a lot of compassion. Don't overwater them. Don't drown them with negative emotions because the seed will rotten. Don't forget to water them with positive emotions, because if you don't water them at all, the seed won't pop and sprout. So you have to do your part. Again, pay attention to your dreams, because there could be a lot of signs and synchronicities in your dreams when it comes to receiving this manifestation. For some of you, be aware of your dreams, be aware of people, places, and situations that are in your dreams. You could be seeing divine timing in your dreams. We have Archangel Zachiel coming through here telling you to open your mind and learn new ideas and teach these to others. So you are definitely learning. You're a teacher. And everything that you have learned, you are teaching other people. So you could be the kind of person who is teaching people how to open up their mind to their seeds, open up their minds to maybe visualization, opening up their minds to the subconscious because the dreams on our subconscious. We also have, a week from today, we have the blue moon, which is the second full moon in 30 days and a month's time frame in Sagittarius, which really rule divine timing. So you're being asked to retreat, go within, find that inner balance between your masculine and feminine energy. I feel like the feminine side of us humans is going through a purification process. We are learning to stay in that balance with our darkness and in our light, the white and the black here. Um, you can see that this couple is walking out in nature, so maybe you need to go walk out in nature. We have separation, so maybe you need to separate yourself from the World Wide Web for a while. Yeah, you're seeing something. It's definitely clairvoyant. You have premonition dreams. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Um, so you could be seeing a partner that you are no longer in contact in your dreams, business, lover, family, friend. This person could be coming into your dreams thinking that they have power over you, trying to teach, trying to get into your mind, trying to feel like they have power over you. They could have accessed your Akashic records, um, for some of you. Yeah, you're very sensitive. So pay attention to reoccurring physical emotional feelings. You're being divinely guided. So pay attention. Some of you could be very, very sensitive today. All right. Somebody could be trying to connect you from your World Wide Web, the internet, because every time I started a video, went to start a video to set it up, the screen was totally black and I had to back out and redo it again. So somebody could be doing that to you if you have some sort of a social media platform or if you are on social media somewhere, even if you don't have a YouTube platform, if you have a just trying to interrupt your internet regardless. Somebody could be trying to hack into your phone, your internet. I have active armor on mine. That doesn't mean it because you got people who think that they have power over you. They think they can do anything they want. Some people have a God complex. You could be dealing with somebody like this who's coming in your dreams thinking that they are God. They can play God over your life. I'm just channeling here, water signs. So I see I have a 4 on here, but I don't have a thumbs up. So if this is you, I'm just letting you know I'm on to you. All right. You also could be learning who this person is, be a hidden enemy. All right, in your social circle. So Jophiel and Zakiel, can you show me something, a sign? Yeah, you're going through a purification process. Purity, innocence, and light. So you're very safe. I feel like if before you lay down at night and go to sleep, you need to surround yourself with white light because you do have an angel around you who could clearly be saying, I love you, water signs, keep Scorpio. Yeah, right. So remember, clairvoyance, you're seeing something, right? You're seeing something. The feminine going through a purification process where they're coming into a union within themselves, coming into a balanced energy with their darkness and their light. So somebody is definitely seeing the light of a situation. That could definitely be, like I said, having premonition dreams, seeing something in their dreams, learning how in their mind, learning how to purify their mind, feeling safe enough to um, teach other people their idea. They may feel safe enough to start working on their idea. All right. Anything else? Archangel Jophiel and Zakiel. Show me something else for the element of water. On the bottom of the deck, we have 222. Partnerships and balance. Pay attention to new people entering your life. Take your time to balance your energy on existence. And that's what I feel like you're doing, balancing your masculine and feminine energy. For some of you, you may be finding balance within a partnership, maybe even get invited to a wedding. All right. Circles. Yes, something is completing here. Something is completing. And I feel like you're definitely surrounding yourself with this white light. Yeah, somebody is there's somebody in your energy today who is very intoxicated. Somebody who could be trying to poison somebody's drink, so be aware of that. We have the 111, which is the 3 energy, so trying to poison you to keep you in some sort of a zoomed out energy. Yeah, they could be hiding their true intentions with a drink. So be aware of your drinks today. We have a mother figure coming through, spirit of Gaia, mother, family creation. And profound lessons are at hand. 999, completion of a cycle is near. All right. So somebody is going through purification here. Definitely, you could see how she's holding her breast, but see how she's in that water flow. So somebody is definitely in the flow of their intuition today. They're definitely in a very balance of paying attention to their surroundings. When it comes to another person or just being in that balanced energy, somebody could have separated themselves from a partnership here. And this person could have been going into somebody's dreams feeling like they have the power, they have the God power to teach somebody a lesson. They could be getting into somebody's head, trying to gain new ideas, trying to see what they're working on, psychically spying on them, right? I still see I have that one viewer. Please give me a thumbs up if you are not a hater. All right. So we have the blood moon. So blood moon we just had, I think it was in March, February, March. So that could be a time frame. February, March, when we had the blood moon talks about a cosmic helping hand to help purify, to help cleanse, to help heal over the 3-month period. So if it was February, we're in that 3-month period at this moment. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody also could be being divinely protected by Mother Earth as well. Or you have a mother figure on the other side who is watching over somebody. And it could be coming into somebody's dreams, telling them to be patient. Be aware of your thoughts because your thoughts are manifesting really quickly, right? Because of the open mind. And that somebody else could be going into somebody's dreams, digging into their thoughts. Because when we're asleep, our subconscious is open. It's like an open book, right? When we're asleep. So you could have had somebody that you could trust who partnered up with you and came into your dreams while you were sleeping to try to steal some sort of an idea, and they could be in the process of learning a lesson because of that, right? Because we do have creation. Right? Look at that. And then we have energy 222 555. So somebody seeing 555. Yeah, hiding something. Hiding something. So be aware of your drinks today, water signs, right? Don't let your drinks sit out somewhere if you're at a party because somebody could want to put something in that drink, trying to poison you. But this also could be somebody's lesson for doing what they did against me as well. So definitely pay attention to the people around you. It's going to be very, very important. Pay attention to the people in your social circle, right? Pay attention because it's going to be important, especially if they're drinking. And the thing is you know what I just heard? There's only kids tell the truth. Kids speak the truth. They say the darndest thing. Drunk people tell the truth. So pay attention. Pay attention to what people are thinking. Pay attention to what people are saying around you. Because more than likely, if you got a drunk person coming up to you, they're going to tell you the truth. Specs, that's the other thing that tells the truth. A nice little joke out there for somebody. All right. For some of you, you may have a partner who wants to disconnect and separate from you as well. And I've been getting this because I feel like somebody is holding something over somebody's head. Somebody wants to leave a relationship, but you got the person that they want to leave holding something over top of the other person's head. You can't leave or I'm going to tell this. You can't leave or I'm going to do this. You can't leave because I'm going to do that. Something with this energy is significant. I got this in the chakra videos as well. All right, so what are the crows warning the water signs about today? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are the crows warning the water signs about today? Yep, somebody playing in your emotions. And you need to see something from a different perspective. Okay. So the play card talks about going out, having fun, right? Going out partying, having a little bit of fun, finding some time to, just enjoy life a little bit, right? You see how this crow looks like you're coming right down with this crow, got a big mouth. So again, that goes back to what I said about pay attention to your social circle because somebody has a big mouth. Somebody could be communicating something, right? Somebody could be communicating something, and you could be like, you could be having an aha moment because this person could be opening up their big mouth and saying something about what maybe they were trying to hinder something or trying to delay something or trying to block something. Yep. Yes, somebody look, observing, right? But somebody is free here. Somebody is free. Somebody who is observing another person. So it talks about spider, right? This crow could clearly reach down and grab that spider out of that nest and just chomp it away. But instead, he's sitting and he's watching it. He is watching this spider create this web. This web to trap its flies. Come into my web, said the spider to the fly, right? Somebody, okay, I know what this means for me. So, was it last week? I had a dream where I was living in a trailer. I was at a friend's house who lived in a trailer. And when I stepped outside, there was this is in my dreams, a huge spider web from one tree to another. It was so thick, but it was very translucent. It was thick, you could see it, but it was translucent. In other words, you could see through it. And my friend, he pushed me out of the way and he went and he got a pair of scissors and he cut the web so I wouldn't get stuck in it. And off of my peripheral vision, I seen a huge black widow coming out of a period of darkness. So I'm going to tell you what this means. I just seen it had a viewer leave, so it must have been that person. But tell you what this means. First of all, if you see a black widow spider in your dreams, that means a master manipulator in your energy. Okay? A master manipulator trying to trap you in a situation. Right? Trying to trap you in a situation. Observing you. Okay. Now, if you get bit by that spider in your dreams, it means that this person has caused you a lot of pain. This person has broken your trust. This person has betrayed you. The spider didn't bite me, but it come out of the shadow. It was huge. It was at least the size of the palm of my hand, at least. Um, but again, my friend pushed me out of the way and freed me from it. Right. And it was definitely an ex that I was separated from. This was somebody who gave me an engagement ring. He was a cheater, so we broke up and we're still friends to this day. If we cross paths, it's hi, how you doing, right? Um, no hard feelings. Like we left amicably, if that makes sense. I am telling you this story because this could be happening this could be a similar situation. You could have this dream, or maybe you had it and you don't remember it, right? So be aware of your surroundings today. It'll be very, very important, right? Because somebody is going to be intoxicated and running their lips, right? Why? Because I feel the divine feminine is going through purification where they are coming into that state of balance with their masculine and feminine energy. So yeah, you definitely could have seen a similar situation in your dreams. Um, that they may have tried to unalive you in some sort of a way, right? So yeah, so you definitely need to see something from a different perspective when it comes to maybe divine timing, maybe the person who did this, master manipulator. The master manipulator could very well be running their lips today because they could be intoxicated. This person could have been playing on your emotions, trying to cause you a lot of emotional storms. So, for those of you who resonating with pouring out emotions on that seed, don't overwater it because you're going to drown. Nurture it, but don't overwater it. Be more in the flow of divine timing. Be more in the flow of feel safe, right? Be more in the flow of being nurturing, being patient, right? Because there is a dream. Somebody has learned a hard lesson because of that, because they come into your dreams, they went into your subconscious, right? 9 is significant. So you can see a 999, and I think I just did the air sign and 999 come out. So you may need to go watch the fire in the air videos, and I recommend that all the time because everybody has a little bit of el- every element in their chart. Like I feel like each and every one of you guys, there will be a piece of information in all of the dailies that you will resonate with. That's why I always recommend it. So for some of you, you may be seeing something from a perspective as to what a delay is. All right. For some of you. So let's get some star seed messages. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Zachiel. Let's get some star seed messages. Please and thank you for the element of water. Yeah, surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. So something could be happening in the present moment. So you definitely need to surrender. This person could have tried to sacrifice you with that spider dream I just told you about. Um, Maybe they come in and played on your emotions to get to trigger you, just so they would have a good excuse to sacrifice you. But you have an angel who come in and saved you, a mother figure even. So if somebody did a spell on you, to come into your dream state and play on you, like I said, that master manipulator, I feel like it's backfiring and somebody could be learning a hard lesson. This is somebody that maybe you partnered up with. Somebody within your social circle that you completed a cycle with could be now be learning a lesson. All right, so you definitely need to surrender and stay present. Inner world, your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So stay calm. Stay calm, right? Don't get over emotional because it's going to reflect in your outer world, whatever this person says or does. I'm telling you, connect with the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through the time of change. And look at this, Gaia. Protected by Mother Earth. For some of you, you may be an earth angel. You might identify with being an earth angel, water signs. And you could have had somebody who asked your Akashic records and seen that. Yeah, vision. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul. Vision. What did I say? Dreams, prominent dreams. Release anything that keeps you from your authenticity. So you're definitely going through your rebirth. You're releasing anything and everything that is not resonating with you. So yeah, this person have the universe speaks to you through your dreams. Yeah, your dreams. So you could have a past or loved one, a mother figure who come into your dreams, who connected with you, to help purify you. Because and somebody tried to sacrifice you in your dreams. And now they may want to come in and play in your face. Maybe even possibly invite you out to an event. Just to try to do it again. Or this could be happening to the person who you partnered up with that was in your circle. They tried. This could be happening to them. So be aware of that. If I was you, if somebody who did that to me and I know who it is would come to my house and invite me out somewhere, I wouldn't even answer the door, to tell you the truth. Right? You're definitely free. You are free from this master manipulator. You are free from this master manipulator who's been observing you. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so water signs. So you could have a mother that's a water sign who's watching over you. You know, the other night at 3 a.m., I woke up for some reason. I don't even know what time it was when I woke up. But at 3 a.m., pretty much on the dot, my right ear rang. And as soon as I heard it, I turned on some angel vibration tuning forks and got rid of it. Okay. So that could be something you could do. Maybe use Solfeggio vibrational music or the tuning forks. They have, they're called crystal tuning forks. They're also called angelic tuning forks. You could want to use them. All right, today, May 24th, 111 energy, which adds up to a 3, 524. What do you want to tell them? Yeah, take that leap of faith. Believe yourself. Listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. So you're being asked to listen to your heart with the situation, right? Um, You're also being asked to go outside in nature and connect with Mother Earth's heart so that you can be more in the flow. You may be coming across your soul family as well, or this could be your own family wanting to invite you out to try problems. But you definitely have Archangel Metatron coming through here. So Archangel Metatron, you may need to go watch them videos I just did with the chakras because I pulled Archangel Metatron. So your chakras are being cleared. Your heart chakra is being cleared. Your crown chakra is being cleared. Your sacral chakra is being cleared. So he's clearing out your chakras, right? He's clearing out your chakras. Um, so you definitely need to listen to your intuition and listen to your heart. Do what makes you happy. Don't listen to somebody else. If it don't make you happy, don't do it, right? If it doesn't put a smile on your heart, don't do it. At ground zero here, too. So you need to listen to, you need to open your mind. You need to start believing in yourself again. You need to believing in your psychic visions. You need to start believing in your dreams. Yeah, because you're free. You're free from this master manipulator. And that master manipulator could be learning a very good lesson about trying to sacrifice somebody who is protected by Mother Earth. All right, so zero energy today, 333. You could be seeing 300, 03, 000. You could be seeing 3 zeros, but 3 is significant. Monday, can I have one card for Monday? Please, thank you, for the element of water. Yeah. So tomorrow, so look, another 9 coming through here. Somebody could have been trying to steal your identity. Um, this master manipulator could have been trying to steal your identity. They may have wanted you to not trust your visions, don't feel comfortable, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, always feeling outcasted because they're showing me that unicorn, right? Somebody has learned a really hard lesson about trying to steal somebody's identity, whether it's on the internet. Somebody could have been doing something on the internet, trying to steal somebody's identity. Could have been trying to hack into somebody's devices. That's what I'm seeing here. They could have been trying to sacrifice somebody who's protected by Mother Earth, again, to steal their spiritual identity, hacking into their Akashic records, trying to control and manipulate another person, trying to control and manipulate another's mind. Hmm. That's because they didn't want to work. Yeah, so somebody to steal, like maybe hack into somebody's devices, just try to steal somebody's, if you have an entrepreneurship, because they didn't want to work, they felt like, oh, I'll just go steal somebody else's identity because I'm too damn lazy to work for it for myself. I'll go and steal somebody else's creation because I'm too lazy to create my own create my own ideas. So somebody could have stole your ideas and then created them, and now they're trying to stake claim. You could be finding this out on Monday, trying to steal your work, steal your creations. And now they may have to do something, make it right. Yeah, okay. Let's go back. I didn't even ask a question. Sunday, Monday. Let's go to Tuesday. One card for Tuesday. Yeah, look. Divine guidance. This is the Hierophant card. 5. So this could be somebody who's saying, you know what, right? Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends, partnerships. This person could have come in and said, oh, let's partner up, right? This could be somebody who partnered up with another person. You know, this talks about that wise teacher, that wise friend. Also, it could be talking about we're talking about an institution here. Somebody who could have, we have Taurus energy coming through here. Finances, possessions, values, daily routines, and environment. Right? Your circle. So you could have had a fake friend in your environment who did everything they could to learn something about you, right? Just to steal your ideas. Um, this also could be somebody who is learning the spiritual path. Who somebody is maybe learning, maybe getting initiated into a coven. And now this somebody who is a high priest who was saying, listen, this is how you do this, right? Go into somebody's dreams, get into their head. Um, what do you see in there, right? Take that idea, implement it for yourself. So fives talk about changes. So for some of you, you may need to change your routine. This is also somebody who, like I said, stole your idea and maybe copyrighted it or LLC'd it or whatever. Creation. Also, too, this is somebody who has spiritual authority. Spiritual authority. Somebody who could, like I said, identify with being a angel. Somebody who has high spiritual authority. So somebody could be learning a very hard lesson about trying to sacrifice somebody who has high spiritual authority, high ranking spiritual authority. Okay, Tuesday. Well, okay, so Wednesday. Give me Wednesday. Yep, this is the 2 people who made a decision. Hey, let's do this. This is the idea, right? 2 people who made a decision to implement some sort of idea. 511 is significant here. Right? This is how we do this, right? 2 people. So 2 people, and I'm getting that Aquarius reading again. 2 people. Who made a decision, who come together as friends, who made a decision, right? A partnership. Who 2 people who made a decision to partner up with another, to go into somebody's dreams, and steal their idea. 511 is a powerful message from the universe signaling personal growth, positive life changes, and new beginnings. It is a celestial nudge to take charge of your destiny, trust your intuition, and embrace upcoming transitions with confidence. It's 501 angel comes down to breaking down the individual digits and their combined energy. So 5 represents freedom, right? You're being freed from a situation, right? Freedom. Adventure, adaptability, major life changes, indicates new exciting opportunities. 1 symbolizes beginning, independence, and leadership. So you definitely had a leader, a high priest who is a leader of a church group, a pope, I don't know why I said that, a high priest, somebody who is like a priest, a father, a padre, a preacher, like a high priest of a coven, some sort of a church institution, a group, something along lines, who is a leader in a coven or, like I said, a church group. Spiritual being inner wisdom and deep understanding. Embrace change, let go of the past, don't fear transition. View them as stepping stones for your ultimate life purpose. So you need to see something from a different perspective. Everything that endured, all the lessons that were hard, all the sacrifices that you've endured, you have used them as stepping stones, right? You've learned how to use them as stepping stones, as lessons, and you are here to tell your testimony, to teach people. That is why you're here on earth. That is why you're protected by Mother Earth. You are so protected by the angels, by the white light, by Archangel Michael, because you have high spiritual ranking. And you had somebody who teamed up to come up against you to steal your spiritual identity. And they fool you in this and trying to sacrifice you. Now somebody could be feeling ashamed of their doing what they did. Somebody also could have been trying to do a humiliation spell, trying to humiliate somebody, trying to feel that they had to teach them some sort of a lesson, right? Trying to humiliate them, trying to shame them, right? Somebody who's been drinking, somebody who has an addiction, maybe to drinking or drugs or alcohol, but it's definitely a master manipulator. So you had somebody of a divine authority, some sort of a leader who was a master manipulator behind this situation. Could have been somebody's mother. 529 can be significant. Hacking into somebody's devices. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, you could be finding this out. Um, who teamed up with another person. So Thursday, can I have one card for Thursday? Oh, wait a minute, I didn't even finish. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 of Michael. So there definitely is some healing that needs to take place here. 524, that's today's date. So maybe need to just seek some relief from stress, maybe go out and have a good time. For some of you, somebody could be inviting you out for a good time. This is definitely somebody who come into your dreams. This also could be somebody who is trying to humiliate you, is what I feel. Somebody is trying to humiliate you. Strength card could be a Leo. You could be finding out that this Leo teamed up with somebody else, right? Maybe they were the mastermind behind the situation, or maybe they were like the puppeteer, like the hidden enemy was the puppeteer. So the strength card in reverse talks about somebody who was smiling in your face and secretly wanting to take your place. This is somebody who lacks self-confidence, somebody who may win and ask for forgiveness for trying to steal, because they're learning a hard lesson about trying to sacrifice somebody who has high spiritual ranking. This is somebody who maybe was trying to master number 11, 511 coming through again. Somebody could be losing their power, right? This also talks about healing the heart because the Leo rules the heart space. So you may need to go watch the Leo video. 8 of Michael, some playing a lot of mind games. And then the star card. Yep. So we got 888-999 coming through here. The star card, you need to maybe go watch the Aquarius. Somebody could be holding some. I'm telling you, in that video, it was talking about a person holding something over somebody's head here. Played a lot of mind games, holding something over somebody's head because they partnered up to do something, to steal somebody's identity. And now somebody is all stressed out. And now they may want to come in and offer to take you. I wouldn't go because I feel like it's not going to end good if you go. They may be trying to frame you. The star card talks about the people around you, the people that you are social with. Yeah, they may want to end you, sacrifice you, trying to take your soul star chakra. This is somebody who did not want you to see their truth. They did not want you to see why they teamed up with you. Want you to see their hidden agenda. This was a hidden enemy. Now somebody is they're all stressed out. They're all in their head. They're all stressed out because they may be getting caught up for what they did. Right? All up in their head, not seeing, maybe somebody's not seeing something coming here. Their lesson. Maybe they're not seeing the fact that, somebody in their social circle is going to put something in their drink. So somebody may be feeling a bit hopeless here. Oh, I'm hopeless. I'm not going to be able to get out of this relationship. This is somebody who could be in a third party situation because the strength card does talk about a love affair, somebody who likes to create a lot of drama. Somebody cast a humiliation spell. I'm telling you, I feel it. 711 is significant. 511 is significant. 411 is significant. So the message coming through, somebody sees a lot of things in their dreams. And somebody was masking themselves because they didn't want somebody to see something clear. Somebody did a humiliation spell on somebody and it backfired. This master manipulator. And they were trying to stress somebody out. But now the fear of God could be into somebody, like they could be getting a divine smackdown. Could be an air sign, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Could be a fellow water sign and an Aquarius who teamed up together to try to ruin somebody's reputation, identity theft, hacking their devices. Wednesday, the truth could be coming out. Wednesday rules Mercury. Mercury, I think, is in Gemini. I'm not sure. Somebody may be losing their spiritual power, losing their insight. Somebody may be feeling powerless here and all stressed out because they're learning a hard lesson about coming up against somebody who has high spiritual ranking. They wanted you to surrender your journey. They wanted you to surrender your soul, your life start, your soul start chakra. And now they may be trying to trigger you, making you want to lose control. Alrighty. 1, 2, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday. Queen of Michael and the King of Ariel. So the Queen of Michael is the Queen of Swords. So definitely gaining some sort of insight. This person thought it was funny. They thought it was funny to come up against somebody who has divine spiritual authority. They thought it was funny to stress you out, to play on your inner child wounds. They thought it was funny to try to block your sight. They thought it was funny to make your life difficult. Um, this is who thought that their plan was going to work out very well. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, water signs, you're very insightful. You see things very clearly. You are going to have your financial success. You're very wise, right? You're very wise. You're a very wise old soul. You have authority over your life, and I feel like you're standing in your power of authority. You already knew what to do. You already knew to surround yourself with white light to protect you. I feel like whatever they did, it bounced off of you and went back to them. Remember the other night at 3 o'clock in the morning, my left ear, my right ear went off, and I knew automatically to play the tuning fork energies to protect myself, to call in the angelic realm for protection. I feel like because I did that, I used that resource, I feel like it set it right back to somebody. And now somebody is stressed out because their plan did not work. Now they could be losing their spiritual um, sights. I feel like if they did a humiliation spell by trying to humiliate somebody or trying to steal their soul star chakra by siphoning off them, I feel like these people are very hopeless now. They are in this hopeless energy because what they were wishing for did not come true. But they were hoping to sacrifice you. That was their plan. That was their plan, to sacrifice you. Their plan was to steal your identity because they wanted to walk your journey. This is giving me the energy of the Virgo reading where somebody's going to have to walk a mile in somebody's shoes. They're going to know what it feels like to have to feel the wounds, right? When they were making fun of somebody else's childhood wounds, right? Because Strength card does talk about childlike innocence. They were making fun of somebody else's childhood wounds. Now they're going to have to know what it feels like. Um, this is definitely with the King of Ariel and the Queen of Michael. Definitely somebody who is in a state of balance here with their masculine and feminine energy. Somebody has very powerful words. This is somebody who's accomplishing much success when it comes to their entrepreneurship that somebody was trying to block and steal. Somebody is very self-reliant. Somebody knows how to use their resources wisely. Yes, somebody has the rose-colored glasses on. Now they lost some sort of a battle. Somebody lost some sort of a battle in this relationship. Somebody could be losing a partnership here, getting a divorce. Somebody is like, oh, this is a brilliant idea. Here, let me show you how to do this. This is what you need to learn to get initiated into this covenant. Right? This is somebody who is a manipulator. Somebody who thought that they would benefit from this experience. Somebody who thought they would benefit stealing somebody's identification. Somebody thought they would benefit from stealing somebody else's ideas because they're lazy. They don't want to do it on their own. They thought that this was a brilliant plan. To team up against somebody who is here that is protected, highly protected by the angels, by Mother Earth. Friday. So you can be finding out who these people were. Definitely air and earth sign. Yeah, 5 of Raphael. This is somebody who's like, you're regret leaving me. You're going to regret this. You're going to regret leaving me, because I feel like if you did the same thing I did, I just left without any explanation because I seen through it. They showed me my dreams what this master manipulator's plan was. They showed me in my dreams. Yeah, I know who tried to steal my identity. I know who you are. I know who had my picture and threatened to splash it all over social media. I know who you are. That's right, I do. And because I walked away from this person that I no longer wanted to be in a business relationship with, they because they did it behind my back, teamed up, right? Oh, you're going to regret this, right? I'm going to teach you a lesson. You're going to regret this. She casted spread gossip. She casted a gossip slander spell. She casted a spell to make me lose my hair. She casted a spell to she come into my dreams and tried why can't I be part of your YouTube channel? Because she didn't want to work for it. She wanted it handed to her for nothing. Somebody who made fun of my childhood wounds. Boo hoo, bitch. Boo hoo, right? Because I went through a lot, right? I went through a lot. You're gonna regret leaving me. So I'm just going to keep spiritually attacking you. I'm going to keep manipulating people behind your back. I'm going to keep, triangulating people against you, right? Made a decision to try to attach a demon to me. Look, master manipulator. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Somebody has an attachment here that is a fire sign. Specifically Leo, by the way, has an attachment. Could have worked with a Capricorn. Acted like they had genuine concern, but they don't. This is somebody who has some sort of addiction. an addiction to being a master manipulator, somebody who operates on the shadow side, somebody who's chained and bound to the darkness. This is somebody who I call somebody who's a free spirit, somebody who um, likes to be in third party situations, right? Likes to not be tied down. Somebody who like be involved in a lot of love affairs, right? Somebody who, comes in, lays the pipe, and then moves on really quickly to the next person. hmm Somebody who did something out of greed. Somebody's like, here, this is how we're going to do this. I know exactly what to do. This plan's going to work out. But now they're all stressed out. We'll mask ourselves. Like, for instance, I had this dream where somebody showed up in my dream as my stepdad and tried to fight me, and it didn't work. I kicked their ass, right? That was that humiliation spell. Backfired because it didn't work. They masked themselves. They didn't want me to see who they were. Trying to stress me out. Why? Because they felt like they could play God over my life. They thought that they had divine authority over me, like such as you're the dog and I'm the master, right? You'll do as I say, not as I do. That master manipulator. But what they didn't realize is how truly powerful I am. And what I say, I mean. So, for those of you who are very good with your words, right? Somebody who prays to your angels, right? You need to trust that divine guidance is coming in. You have the support you need, right? To take your power back from this situation, to open your mind. So, Archangel Metatron is coming in and clearing out any minds. If they put any seeds, right, eggs in your crown chakra to influence your decisions, it's being cleared. Any negative attachments or parasites they tried to attach to you, it's being cleared. And I do feel it's strong, strong in the head. They put a seed in your head, in your dreams, wanting you to feel hopeless, wanting you to feel stressed out. Work with a community of people. They made a very bad decision. Saturday for the element of water. Saturday. Somebody, yeah, 999. So a Virgo is learning a very hard lesson. Or this just could be this group of people, right? The group of people, this coven is learning a very hard lesson because they are in jail. This is the person who was trying to steal somebody's um, divine authority, divine divinity. Um, yeah, somebody is, yep, that's what I feel. So this could be the coven leader. This could be the high priest. This also could be just somebody who worked with other people. Now their lights are going to be out, like lights out. They're losing their spiritual gifts. Somebody is blocked from seeing into somebody's life. This is the master manipulator for some of you. This is somebody who could be the mastermind. That doesn't mean they are. I'm just saying could very well be of the mastermind situation. A lot of nines coming through here. Right? Somebody who thought it was funny. Somebody who abused their insight. Clarify the card in reverse. We have that full moon coming in Sagittarius. Clarify the Virgo card. Yep, I'm telling you, there it is. This is somebody who could have astral traveled, worked with a Virgo to astral travel, or worked with somebody else to astral travel. Right? So we got the perspective. You need to see something from a bigger picture. This experience, what you've experienced, everything that you've experienced, right, has been a stepping stone to your financial success, right? It has been a stepping stone to your financial success. You've been very self-reliant. Yes, you have an idea that is very brilliant, but this person wanted to steal it, right? This person is very driven by drama. This person could be driving past your house. This person could be astral traveling into your house. Yep. Someone's in competition with you. This could be somebody who made a sudden decision to come up against you, to spiritually attack you. This also could be somebody who, you know, moved very quickly into be a partnership, to be a decoy, just so that they could like mask their competition. Somebody is very envious, somebody is very jealous. But whoever I'm talking, you moved on to a calmer emotion. You knew exactly what to do because your dreams told you. You knew exactly who was doing it too because your dreams told you. And I feel like you need to know you won the battle. You won the battle, right? Somebody could be getting in a car accident, part of the people that was in this group. Yeah, look. And something is happening very quickly here. It could be passing away in a car accident. Mm-hmm. Very much so. This talks about a lot of pain and suffering. Somebody could be doing a lot of pain and suffering here. Right? The backstab betrayal energy. So somebody was determined to win at all costs. Their determination to backstab and betray you, right? But they come in, oh, I'm concerned about you. Let's team up, right? Let's partner up. Let's become business partners. Just to turn around and block your success, to block your movement forward. But again, this talks about what has knocked you down. You have picked yourself back up from whatever has knocked you over, the wounds that you have experienced, brushed yourself off, and look, you have planted new seeds. See the seeds? Things are popping up. You've took the pain and turned it into power. You've took those wounds and turned them into wisdom. And you are here on earth, water signs, to guide other people how to do the same. So that's what you're seeing from a different perspective, right? All the backstab and betrayal, all the pain and suffering that you have went through, all the blocks, all the hinders in your path, right? This person was really trying to knock you off your path, right? And they moved in really quickly, right? They moved in really quickly to betray you, to attack you. Now this person could be, oh, very defensive. Oh, because they're stressed out, right? They're stressed out because you moved on. You didn't allow them to play in your energy anymore. Final message for the water signs. Cancer. So your determination to control your own narrative is what is advancing you. Because you've grown, you became wise, and you focused your time and energy on your career rather than being in relationships with people who do not value you. People who just tolerated you and not valued you. They didn't celebrate you. And because you've seen through this person's mask their true agenda was, they're not mad because, how do I want to say this? This is like, they're not mad. Oh, shit. How is that saying it? Something about something, something, something. They're mad because they got caught. Right? That's why that you're going to regret leaving me. They're not mad because you left. They're mad because they got caught at what they were doing. You seen through their bullshit. And you made a choice to change a direction with them, to go your own way. You made a choice to separate yourself because you knew that this person did not value you. You knew it. Archangel Metatron showed you that. Archangel Metatron showed you that. Listen to your heart. Trust it. Do what makes you happy. And you did. You decided to go off on your own. And you found that state of balance. You learned to master your darkness and your light. You learned to control that beast because you're a unicorn. You're a unicorn. And they did everything in their power to try to sacrifice you. It like amped up. Everything you have experienced, all the pain and suffering that you've endured, you've kept your eyes focused on the bigger picture. You are going through an awakening. So you could be seeing 777, 888, 999, right? 1111. So all that pain and suffering is giving you the inspiration to teach other people how to go through that, how to, rise up into Christ consciousness. That wisdom to purify the world. You're here to help heal the world. That's what you're here to do. You are here to inspire the collective, right? How to free their minds to see things from a different perspective when it comes to structures, religious structures. You don't need to go to church to kneel down to a false god, a jealous god, because jealousy is the 7 deadly sins. You don't need that. All you need is what is within thyself. So all the swords that you've endured in your back that has caused you to hit rock bottom, right? You've taken them swords out. You took this inspiration and planted better seeds for you. Look at all them plants. Look at the garden growing from the betrayal. Like the stepping stones. That's the stepping stones. Every time people who have come in and portrayed them as a fake friend, who have hurt you, who had hearts of stone, who tried to make you feel powerless. You showed them, right? I'm not powerless. I'll just take that sword. I'll dig a little hole in the ground. I'll take that wound and I'll put that seed in the ground, and I'm going to inspire other people through that, right? I'm going to create a better environment around me, right? See the shovel? I'm going to create a better environment around me. The farmer, something about that farmer. So something about maybe things are happening. Yeah. So somebody wanted to win at all costs. Somebody didn't invite you because they were sitting greedy, right? They wanted to win at all costs. So what they do, they turn around and slandered your name, gossiped about you, pointed fingers, because they wanted to win at all costs here, right? Now they're learning a very hard lesson because somebody may be losing their divine protection. That is coming back around full circle, that lesson, right? Now somebody may want to come in and fight. That's what they were doing humiliation spells to get people to come up against you, right? But you stepped out of this state of confusion. You seen straight through it, right? You already knew. You already knew. Could be a lover, right? See the two women sitting there talking. This is the plan, right? Let's team up together. Team up with your family members. One of them could have been a Sagittarius because they were freaking greedy. I'm telling you. Verbally manipulating, using magic. That humiliation spell backfired. Their spells backfired. The master manipulator. Somebody is still moving on. Somebody is getting their destiny. And somebody is not going to have peace because they didn't want to let it go. They just come in to earn your trust just so that they could stab you in the back and betray you. I know what this means for me. You can take the messages as they resonate. Alrighty, water signs. We're well over here. Well over. Somebody was playing on your weaknesses, your mind, the weaknesses in your mind. They thought that you were weak-minded. They thought that you were gullible. But it's like you took back power. You seen it in your sleep. And you did the work, right? You did the healing. Somebody's sick. Somebody is sick in the mind, right? Somebody is sick over this. Somebody's going to have something in the brain. Something's wrong with their brain. They're having issues, brain issues. Could have a lot of headaches. Could have a lot of something with their pineal gland. Yeah, DHARMA's unfolding for somebody. Remember, you are on a path. Take one step at a time towards happiness. Yeah, you are on a path. You're on a path to change Earth, to help elevate her into the 5D, to help elevate other souls into the 5D. Yeah, expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Yes, and that is what you are seeing from a higher perspective. You are seeing why you have attracted, because the King of Gabriel attracted these people into your life. You are seeing that. And they were all stepping stones for your advancement. But the divine intervened here, and now obstacles are being removed. The seeds, eggs are being removed. You're being guided here. You're being divinely guided. The divine is guiding you. Mother Earth is guiding you. You have high spiritual ranking, high spiritual authority. Your energy is magnetic, so you're attracting all kinds of bugs. Some bugs are good, some bugs are bad, right? You're learning to distinguish between the good ones and the bad ones. So, your spiritual support, your angels, the connections that you have with the divine is increasing. And they are removing all them seeds, all them eggs, all these obstacles that this narcissistic masturbator group tried to put up against you. And you are definitely going to have success, infinite abundance. Lord Ganesh shows up, you got a pile of money coming. So the most important thing you need to know is to remember that you're on a path, and that every day is a learning process. And everything that you have learned, you are now supposed to teach the collective how to take a step at a time to come up out of the pit of pain and suffering. Start opening your mind to see things from a different perspective, because you get a lot of insights, a lot of downloads come in, right? Something is manifesting really quickly. Good on your part, bad on theirs, because your magic is manifesting dharma. Their magic is manifesting karma. Stay at peace and stay at balance, because you have the divine justice system who is stepping in and intervening. You're being called to take charge and lead by example. Walk in your talk, because your transformation, right, is here. You're rising up out of the ashes, Phoenix, into your spiritual abundance. Some of you may be getting a clair activation. Wounded warriors. So get up, move around, right? Move around. Look at the light coming off of her body. Move your body around. It'll help to move the energy around. There's a fly. Sorry. A spirit animal. So the other day, while I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember. I might have done a video for you guys. I had a woodpecker come flying close to my camera. I looked it up. It's a sign of transformation. It's a sign of transformation. So pay attention to nature, because nature's communicating to you as well. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. This is a very long reading, but I felt like somebody needed to hear it. Have a great day. Have a great week, and have a good holiday. Stay safe. Don't